Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Taroscope reading covers the period of the 1st to the 15th of April 2025. Down below in the description box, you'll find the links to your playlist, and should this reading not resonate completely with you, there's also the link to all your other placements for a more complete and precise reading. Okay, Gemini, as you know, first we're going to take a look at the stars and then the tarot cards. Now, as far as the stars go, there aren't very many. I'll anticipate that the first 2 weeks of April are more of a chill out week, 2 weeks, sort of. I'll show you. Let's start with Mercury. Now, you already know that Mercury is in retrograde, and it will remain like this until the 7th. So finally, on the 7th, it goes direct. So projects and plans can finally start to pick up. Now, this is your ruling planet. And when this goes direct, it will add to your popularity. Finally, things are going to be coming back to normal, basically. Okay. Another planet which is in retrograde that nobody likes is Venus. And it's going to be that way until the 12th. So for us in this reading that covers until the 15th, it means that it's going to still be in retrograde for the majority of this reading. Then right at the end on the 12th, it's going to go direct. Okay. And finally, what this means is that things are going to change even in the love department. Okay. On the same day, we're going to have a full moon in Libra, which has as a ruling planet Venus. So what this means is that the second half of the month, already starting at the end of this reading, a couple of days, but in the second half of the month, Venus is going to go good for almost everyone. Let's just put it this way. The second half of April is going to be loaded with action and a lot of fun, a lot of love. Okay. A small spoiler alert, I will be getting ready a bonus reading, a love bonus reading for the second half of April, because in that period there is another day to celebrate love, and let's say it's second in line after Valentine's Day. That's all I'm going to say. And then in the next Taroscope, I'll be giving you more information. In the meantime, let's take a look at the end of these 2 weeks that we're going to look at, especially because of Venus and the full moon. Because when this happens with the full moon in Libra, which means basically a balance, we have a little challenge to manage our desires for companionship with our desires for independence. Okay, we're going to have to balance out our personal relationships with what we want. Okay, for some of us, this can come easier than for others. Now, if you felt a little bit uncertain early in the year, just like everyone else, okay, you're going to be more confident once the 12th goes by. In fact, your popularity is going to start coming back already on the 7th. On the 12th, when this finally happens, it's perfect for a date night with someone special. Okay. In fact, this is what everybody's been waiting for, to go finally out on the dates, because with Venus in retrograde until the 12th, the advice was get to know them, but put off dating until the 12th. Okay. Well, when it finally gets here, Gemini, the first day, the 12th, the stars are saying go for it. Okay. You'll be having a lot of public attention on the 12th as well. Now, what is important for you when this does happen, and also I'll anticipate a little bit of the second part of the month, because it already is starting now, your inner readiness. Are you open to love and meaningful connections? This is a question that the stars want to know. You don't have to tell me, of course. Because if you understand if you're ready for a meaningful connection, that's the first step towards fulfilling a dream of a real deep relationship. Okay. The stars are also saying, do not be a passive observer in your relationships. Start the conversations, plan the activities, and show that you appreciate people. Okay. Now, if you are single, there are new connections coming up. Okay. And the stars are indicating social events to attend and to trust your instincts, because if there is someone there, they may just catch your eye. So don't hesitate. Okay, go towards them. Not a problem. Simply trust your instincts. Okay. Last thing about Venus going direct, what will happen here is that you're going to decide, because of the period of observation with Venus in retrograde up to the 12th, you're going to decide either to break up with someone, make up with someone, or take it to the next level and have the commitment deepen even more. Okay, we're gonna get more into that obviously in the second part of the reading, for the second half of April, because there's going to be a lot there. Okay, that's all I'm going to anticipate. Okay, let's see now what Spirit has for you. What advice, important things that you should know that would help you the most for the first 2 weeks of April. Oh, okay, a lot of stuff is coming up. You're planning. Good for you. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords coming up, meaning that you're really tired. Okay, you're really, really tired. There are some of you that could actually feel bitter. Okay, and you're just wrapping it around your thumb, so to say. And so what you're doing is you're looking ahead and you're planning things out for the future, because you're saying, you know what, let's just end it. Let's just put this past in the past and look forward. And that's actually the attitude that you should be having. Okay. You also have the Eight of Swords in reverse. In fact, planning ahead, you're releasing things and you're taking control of things once again. And you're saying, okay, you know what? That's it. I'm going forward. Yeah. Okay. It's actually the correct manner to see things. Good. You're facing your fears as well by doing this. Good for you. Okay. Good. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. Why? What's going wrong now? Well, what is going right, I'll tell you, that's why I said good, is that the truth is going to come out. The truth is going to be revealed to you. Okay? You might have had a lot of information come to you, but with all that information that you got, you're able to see the truth. And this is good. It's always positive to know, what is in front of you exactly, and also regarding people. Ooh, nice. Good. I like this. You have an Emperor energy coming in right after the truth, and it's perfect. So combining these two with the truth and the Emperor energy, it's going to give you a lot more stability and a lot more control in yourself. That's why I was saying, if you felt uncertain before, because this retrograde before was giving us all this feeling of uncertainty, it's gone. Okay? You're going to get that confidence back, your own confidence. Good for you. Ooh, okay. I was talking about confidence. Oh, nice, Gemini. Seven of Cups. You're going to have a lot of choices. A lot of them. You don't know which one to choose. Who are you going to choose? Yeah, because once Venus, as we were saying, once it goes direct, everything is going to change for you. Okay? And in fact, the very first day, full moon, because this happens on the 12th, date night. Take that person out. Okay, you're going to have a lot of people to choose from. But if you have someone special, take them out. Go out. Take the initiative. Remember that the stars said, do not be a passive observer. Initiate things, right? Let's see. We also have the Hermit. Why do we have the Hermit here? Well, because you're thinking a lot. You're going in and you're thinking a lot about things. You've got a lot of choices. So what you're doing, you're saying, wait a second, I want to talk about a meaningful relationship. Am I ready for it or am I not? Right? And you have instead of jumping into it, which is really wise, you're reflecting on it, and you're going to be reflecting on the people and their characteristics and which one do I really want? Because you're going to be starting to see if you're ready or not. And some of you, the ones that are, will choose to go forward. Others won't. Okay. Now that's going to be different for everyone. Okay. Nine of Swords instead in the reverse, because you're learning how to do this. Yep. Good for you. Yeah, you're recovering from the past, basically from this, when you said you've had enough. This time, instead of jumping into things, this time you're saying, wait, let me think it over. Let me go inward. Okay? And you're recovering. Good. Meaning that basically this retrograde in Venus, the lessons, as we were talking about in the previous Taroscopes, because Venus went in retrograde to teach us a lesson, you've learned it. You definitely have learned it. Good for you. You're recovering. Okay, what else we have for Gemini towards the end when Venus finally goes direct? Whoa, okay, here we go. We'll take them all. This one was the first one, then this one, and then that one. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. One of the most popular cards that is coming out for everyone is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Everyone. Incredible. Almost everyone. Okay, the Eight of Wands in reverse is talking to me about delays, basically, for a lot of people. There's some sort of slowness that's going on. The momentum has not picked up yet. A lot of people want it, but it is coming. Trust that it is coming, because I've already taken a look at the next 2 weeks of April. It's coming. So let's see what else we have here. Oh, the Hanged One. Okay, so we have the Hangman. So this is coming. There's some sort of delay. Again, uncertainty, waiting, just hanging around, basically. Just hanging in there. Okay. But yeah, this is just confirming it. There's a lot of delay at this point. Let's see if I can move these up a bit, just a bit, so that we can get, because a lot of cards came out for you, Gemini. I just want to be sure that they're all in focus here. Okay. And again, the Chariot, again, in the reverse, like a lot of other people. Incredible. Okay. So the Chariot is in reverse because the thing is, when this happens, you're not going to feel a really clear sense of direction. This is the beginning of April. Okay. Like I said, it's coming out. The same cards are coming out for a lot of people. It's really incredible. And even this one about looking forward, that one's coming out as well. Okay. So, you don't have exactly a direction yet, but you will. Good. I like this. The Devil card is in the reverse. Okay. This is finally the independence and the freedom that you want. The release. Right? You're reclaiming your power. You're picking yourself up. And this is, in fact, at the end, I had asked at the end of this reading, the 12th, from the 12th to the 14th. Basically, you're getting your freedom. Okay. This is great. Oh, and look what happens. Love walks in. The Two of Cups. You and me, basically. There's a new attraction, a new connection, and unity. What did I say? Are you open to love for a meaningful connection? Right? Don't be passive, because if you're single, there's a social event that you're going to be going to, and someone's going to catch your eye, and you're going to have to listen to your instincts. Now, you're going to have learned the lesson beforehand. Therefore, you're going to be much wiser this time around. See, Venus does not go retrograde for nothing. It helps us to become stronger and to understand a lot of things. So definitely take a look at that. With your freedom, in walks love. Great. This is beautiful. Okay, Gemini, I'm sure you'd like to know how this continues, because in the next Taroscope reading for the end of April, we're going to have all the discussion on Venus and the full moon, etc. coming in. And there's other stuff as well towards the end of the month. And it's going to have Spring Explode, plus the bonus reading for love that's coming in the second part. That too will help you clarify why at the end of this reading, you're like finally free from all this other stuff that you finally saw differently. And this walks in. You'll like it. I'll just say this much. Okay, Gemini, thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll meet you on the next one. Bye for now. From Angel.